Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm now 100% confident that the rapture will happen in about 8 hours. Okay? But this is because October 31st or Halloween has not actually passed according to God's definition of a day. God's definition of a day begins at sunset, evening of that day, and then it ends at evening of the other day of sunset. Okay, so October 31st, it began at sunset of the human date of October 31st. And then the God ordained date of October 1st actually ends at sunset of the human date November 1st. And the sunset in Tanzania I searched up is 6:17 p.m. Okay, now that's gonna be in 8 hours. That's when I think the final that's when I think the rapture must happen by, according to all the puzzle pieces that God has shown us. I will not ignore the children and will not ignore the dreams and visions that God has shown them undeniably, and I'll prove it to you right here. But before I prove to you guys this, I need to share with you guys that I'm doing this out of love. Okay, now all this confirmation and stuff I could just share in the WhatsApp bride group, which I'm a part of. A lot of you guys here, most of y'all aren't a part of it because you guys weren't invited. So, but we share a lot of like dreams, confirmations and stuff there. But I don't want you guys to feel left out or lose hope because you don't have that information or the puzzle pieces. That's why I'm doing this out of love to share it with you guys, sharing updates with you guys, okay? Each video takes so long to do. I barely get sleep and I'm like so sick right now. But like I'm doing this out of love because God's called me to love you guys and help you guys, okay? So I have no evil intentions, okay? Okay. So you gotta listen to this. The rapture is a process, okay? Brother Joshua never lied, okay? So like he said the rapture would take place. A rapture of the church would be on, let's see, 16th to 17th of October 2025. Oh, okay, okay. This is his interpretation, but like this is Jesus, what Jesus told him. On 16th of 17th October 2025 will be the rapture of the church. I believe these are Julian dates, so this is 29th to 30th of the Gregorian calendar. Okay, the rapture process began on these dates, okay, 29th to 30th Gregorian, but it hasn't finished, okay? It's like the Exodus, you know? It began when Moses took the Israelites out of Egypt, but then you got have 40 years in the wilderness before reaching the promised land. Okay? Like that's just one example. There's a lot more I can bring to you guys. So don't turn your backs on brother Joshua. Just like stand with him, stand with servants of God. Okay? I'm gonna also prove to you guys Sister Hlengiwe is truly hearing from God when she speaks. And I'm gonna prove to you guys this because she has given us a new dream recently on the WhatsApp group chat that proves that the rapture will happen within this 1 or 2 days, okay, in her dream. Okay. So I gotta prove to you guys that she's reliable and trustworthy first before I share that dream with you guys. Okay, so literally, okay, this is the wrong one. Literally, look at this. Okay, she explains right here that
Stand your ground. It's more.
she explains right here that she sees rows of watchmen, and there's watchmen in the front group who are like watching for the rapture. There's like Christians like us, and then like she saw a human being named Michael falling from there. And she shared this 3 weeks ago on the Sent Twins, and this was before Medic for Christ, who literally 12 days ago made a post denouncing Brother Joshua and pretty much like insulting him in public. Look, and saying like we're busy doing this, saying Brother Joshua is we're deceived by Brother Joshua. Okay, look, literally, literally, Sister Hlengiwe prophesied this in her vision way before that, like a week before Medic Request did that.
This battle zone that has lines after lines and people are being hit, and then you're calling them back to say, stand your ground, it's a demonic attack. So as I'm saying that, stand your ground, one of the people as I see people falling like this, I hear the Lord saying the name, calling the name, Michael.
You heard that, Michael?
No, from the people who are also falling. And then I'm looking at that, but who's that Michael? Because I could still see Angel Michael standing. And then who's this other one? So I saw that it was a human being who was also falling with the others. And then as I called them to say, stand your ground, this is a satanic and a demonic.
All right. So if you ever know Medic for Christ, his real name is Michael, okay? So this is pointing directly to Michael. This is a prophecy fulfilled by Hlengiwe, okay? It's not fulfilled by her, but like it proves that she's hearing from God. God fulfilled it. All right. So now that we know Sister Hlengiwe is reputable and actually hearing from God, I'm gonna show you guys the new dream that she had that literally points to the rapture. Bro, why is this? All right. Okay, rapture being either today or tomorrow. Look, in her dream, y'all can like pause it if you want to like read it carefully, but I transcribed it. You see the pattern, 2 days of waiting, 2 day. I believe it symbolizes 2 days, and the third day is perfection or reward. She's in traffic for 2 days, 2 hours, and gets out on the third. Look, she rejected the first and the second bottle in the restaurant, but the third one, she took it, and then it was heavenly juice. I believe that stands for the third day being the rapture. Look, I'm not gonna read through it to save time, but you you guys can pause it. All right, you guys can pause it and go back and read it. Okay, so this Sister Hlengiwe's new vision, she also had a new vision, by the way, and that proves that we're actually in the waiting room right now. Bro, where is that vision? Okay, right here. Yeah, this is her new vision. So she says we're in the upper room, the waiting room right now. She literally shared this like a day ago. Yeah. So there's gonna be 2 days of waiting. I believe I believe these 2 days, the first day is October 29th, the second day is October 30th, and the third day of completion of Rapture is October 31st. And remember the God ordained October 31st, according to Tanzania time, is in 8 hours. Okay? So you got to understand why we're looking at Tanzania time. We're looking at Tanzania time because God has shown our brothers and sisters in Christ a clock that says 126, and God specifically told them, spoke to them, look at Tanzania time. So Tanzania has a Swahili tradition. I think it is the only country I know with that tradition where the clock is literally kind of inverted. So 126 according to Tanzania time is actually 726. And the Strong's concordance for 726 is to seize, to snatch up, which is similar to harpazo or to rapture. So I don't and also God's given us a lot of confirmations where he showed people 126 as well and also an upside down clock. So that means we should be looking at the inverted clock, aka in Tanzania time for the rapture. Okay? That's why I'm going to be looking at sunset of Tanzania. All right? So I will not discount the kids who have like rapture confirmations from God. I'm going to show you this kid real quick. You see this kid? This dream is from 2020. Yeah, this video is 1 day ago, but the dream in it is from 5 years ago. This is before Brother Joshua even spoke his viral popular message. So this kid is not making it up, all right, to fit according to the narrative. This dream was already there.
So, ready to join Video Ranking Academy? You could try it completely risk-free for 30 days. We're so confident.
In your dream, you saw that people were trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
And someone in the ground wrote that Jesus is coming?
Yeah.
And they didn't believe it? They continued trick-or-treating?
Yeah, the other people that didn't know God, they were like, God is not real. And then they just went back to trick-or-treating. And after that trick-or-treat, they were like, that trick-or-treat, the people were like,
All right, so like people were trick-or-treating and then they heard trumpet noises and then he saw the trumpets were twisted up like a shofar and then he made the noise bada bada and guess what? The baba baba noise is exactly how a shofar sounds like. I'm gonna play to you guys later, but like listen to him. And then after that he saw people getting raptured. That's the summary of his dream. But like I'll play it to you guys to prove you guys he did say that.
God is not real, man, just stop. And then the Christian people were like, oh no, we have to get ready.
And then you heard what? The thunder?
Yeah, and they're like, da-da-da-da.
Du-du-du-du. Look, that's how a shofar sounds like. You see, a shofar literally sounds like da 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 da, and I don't think this kid even knows what a shofar even is, okay? So there's no way he's making it up.
I think the trumpet looked like.
They look like twisty.
The trumpet. Oh my goodness, I'm so sick. The trumpets look like twisting, all right? Look how a shofar looks like, twisting. If this kid knew what a shofar was, he would have said it was a shofar. All right, I don't think he even knows what a shofar is, but God is showing him. It's the Feast of Trumpets, the Rapture trumpet blowing. That's proof. That's confirmation. This kid is not lying.
And there was a massive tornado, and Buster Nine is coming. So then there was like a silence. I'm like, whoa! And at that same time, God was like, da-da, da-da. And then like stuff started happening. There's white like this down the earth, and it looked just like the people on earth. And after that, they had a glitter, and then it went like this through their body, and then they disappeared. And then
So like this white balls, were they balls?
Got raptured.
Was it a fairy? What was it?
it was like people that looked just
Did it look like me sprinkled on it?
only to the Christian people. And then like this to their face and to the body, and they disappeared.
Okay.
Only to the Christian people. And then like this.
Well, where
Okay,
he said.
like tiny that look like me, they came down from heaven?
No, they went up.
All right, there we go. Yeah, they went up to heaven. Okay, so basically raptured. This kid literally proves that he's not lying. All right, so I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna ignore these dreams from God. That literally he speaks to children. That's undeniable. Okay, I'm gonna wait until Halloween, October 31st has passed, according to God's timing, on the Tanzania sunset, which is gonna be in 8 hours. I'm gonna wait these 8 hours out, okay? I'm not gonna jump to any other date or conclusion until this is over, okay? And I also have some revelation about the exact timing of the rapture, by the way. So, okay, as of now, we haven't had any specific timing. I wasn't able to pinpoint the exact hour of the rapture through any means. I don't think the upside down clock or like the look at Tanzania time, I don't really think that's pinpointing any exact time hour of the rapture uh because like it just isn't because if you look at this, the upside down clock 126 is 7:56, but Swahili tradition, like Tanzania time of 126 is just 6 hours ahead, which is 7:26. This is different. 7:26 is different from 7:56, and that's like showing that, and that's a contradiction. And we know God doesn't contradict himself. So I don't think God's using this upside down clock thing to trying to give us the exact hour of the rapture. I think God was just trying to tell us, look at Tanzania time, which we're doing right now. So therefore, since God hasn't given us the exact hour of the rapture, I think God, but like Revelation chapter 3, verse 3 says that if you do not keep watch, then Jesus will come like a thief in the night and you will not know the hour he will come. So that means if we do stay awake and keep watch, we will know the hour of when Jesus is going to come. So how are we going to know the hour without Jesus specifically telling us the hour? I think Jesus will act using a process of elimination. So I don't think the rapture will happen anytime before 5:16 p.m. Tanzania time, okay? So right when 5:16 p.m. Tanzania time happens, then we're going to be like, okay, oh wait, my bad. It should say 5:17 p.m. All right. I'll change it right now. All right, 5:17 p.m. Tanzania time. Because once that happens, we'll realize, okay, we only have 1 hour remaining of the rapture time window. So that's going to be the hour of the rapture. I think that's the only way we can find out what the exact hour of the rapture is. We got to wait until 5:17 p.m. Okay? So I think 5:17 p.m. to 6:17 p.m. 6:17 is sunset of Tanzania on November 1st, by the way. That will be the time window of the rapture. Okay? So, anyway, I think the rapture will happen less than 9 hours. Take this time to seek God's face. All right. Don't seek his hand. All right. Like we all want to be raptured. We want the heavenly mansion, those glorified bodies. But once you seek God's face, it's all gonna be added to you. God's hand's gonna come as a side effect. All right. God bless you guys and see you guys in the clouds in 8 hours. All right. Maranatha.